Well, hey everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 1025. And maybe as you can tell, if you've tuned in to these episodes over the last few weeks, I've kind of used it as an opportunity to give you a little tour around our church. And so today I've actually climbed up into our bell tower. The bell behind me was first built in 1896. Which means for almost 125 years, it has been tolling here in this community. And yet for the last few weeks, it's been noticeably silent. But I want us to think about what that bell has signified. That bell has tolled as a summons, as an invitation for people to gather for worship. That bell has also tolled as an invitation to celebrate, as students are confirmed, or maybe as couples are married. It also tolls as a reminder. You know, the first bells were installed in churches in the 5th century, and they were initially used to remind people that it was time to pray. So at 6 a.m. the bell would toll. At noon, the bell would toll. And at 6 p.m., the bell would toll. Those biblical invitations, the Psalms say, 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night, we pause to pray. And even this bell still tolls as we pray the Lord's Prayer as a part of worship services, at the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. So those people who are unable to gather are still able to pause and to pray along with the rest of the church. But this bell is also used to commemorate. You know, I think about the church that I grew up in, and every time there was a funeral, there was a bell toll. At the end of that funeral, the bell was rung once for every year of life that that individual had lived. And sometimes that bell toll could go on for quite a while. And it was just an opportunity to pause and to reflect upon the years of life that God had given to that individual. And to remember it, to celebrate that. Well, there's a tradition within some Christian churches around the world that on Good Friday, there's what's called a death knell or a death toll, where at 3 p.m., the exact time that Jesus died, the bell in their church would toll 33 times. And so yes, for the last few weeks, our bell has been silent. And yet this Good Friday at 3 p.m., if you live here in this community, you'll hear the bell. And I just want to invite you to use that time to pause and to think about the life that Jesus lived, the love that he offered, and all of it was for you. So thanks for tuning in. Listen to that bell, and we'll see you again next time.